Hey everyone, welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are talking directly to you, our prospective investors and stakeholders, about Ramp's game-changing integration of the Gemini model for smart OCR. Let's dive right into this massive opportunity, because honestly, we're looking at a pivotal shift in how financial data gets processed at an enterprise scale. We're talking about transforming what used to be a major operational bottleneck into a highly profitable, fully automated engine. So here is our roadmap for today. We'll cover the scale of automation, compare old OCR to smart OCR, look at the Gemini advantage, talk about stress testing massive batches, and finally dive into the zero-touch ROI. Let's jump right in. All right, kicking things off with Section 1, the scale of automation. Now, to really grasp the ROI here, you have to understand the sheer magnitude of what Ramp actually does. Based in New York City, Ramp serves over 50,000 diverse businesses. And we are not just talking about a cookie-cutter client list here. We're talking everything from family farms all the way up to literal space startups. That means the daily avalanche of bills, receipts, and invoices flowing through their systems is absolutely massive, and it's totally unpredictable. And at that incredible scale, finding a cost-effective way to automate all those bills isn't just a nice-to-have feature. It's the core value proposition. Solving the problem of automating bills literally equals saving companies time and money. It's the #1 thing driving customer retention and operational scaling in the financial services sector. Moving right along to Section 2, old OCR versus smart OCR. Take a look at the stark contrast here. On the old side, you've got rudimentary OCR. It's rigid, it gets tripped up easily, and it relies on this really naive extraction. But on the flip side, smart OCR is a totally different beast. It actively thinks through the extraction fields. It uses historical patterns and deep context to figure out if an extraction actually makes sense, behaving a lot more like a human reviewer would. And that contextual intelligence, that is exactly what unlocks the holy grail of financial processing: zero-touch invoices. What does that mean? It means taking a raw invoice and getting it all the way to a submitted bill with zero human involvement, except maybe just a quick review of the extraction quality at the end. With old OCR, doing this was practically impossible, which meant you're stuck with this costly, unavoidable requirement for constant human oversight just to fix all the dumb errors. Which brings us nicely to Section 3, the Gemini advantage. So, Ramp went ahead and rigorously tested all the available models out there on the market. And the conclusion? It was undeniable. To quote the team directly, Gemini just delivers the best extraction possible at a fraction of cost and latency of other model providers. For an enterprise looking to scale, this is the ultimate solution for intelligent, cost-effective automation. Let's break down why that is such a game changer. You've got the best extraction quality at a fraction of the cost and a fraction of the latency. Put those three pillars together, and we're pivoting completely away from slow, naive data extraction into a highly efficient, rapidly scalable system that fiercely protects our bottom line. Reducing human oversight while speeding up processing time, that's exactly how you blow up your profit margins. Okay, let's hit Section 4, stress testing massive batches. Now, we didn't just theorize this efficiency on a whiteboard. Ramp put it through an absolutely grueling internal benchmark test. We threw a massive batch of 1,000 test invoices at it. And get this, many of these documents had over 600 line items each. We tossed in multiple different languages and literally fed it receipts that were physically crumpled up because, let's be real, we all know what the bottom of a corporate travel bag looks like, right? It was a stress test designed for the absolute worst-case scenarios. The target for this crazy test was an incredibly ambitious, perfect extraction rate. The result? The OCR looked incredibly good. The model actually handled these massive, messy batches like an absolute champ, even on those crumpled, foreign language documents. Successfully parsing a 600-line-item behemoth so seamlessly is a massive, tangible step toward true 100% automation. Finally, let's bring it all home in Section 5, the zero-touch ROI. Here is the million-dollar question for our operational efficiency. What happens when we actually achieve a perfect extraction rate at a fraction of the historical latency? Well, it means the old ceiling on our processing growth has just completely disappeared. Let's map out that compounding value chain. Step 1, we deploy the new Gemini Flash model as our daily driver in live production. Step 2, this crazy new efficiency unlocks entirely new Ramp applications that were just impossible before due to cost or processing limits. Step 3, because of that radically lower cost and latency, Ramp can deploy this at a larger scale than literally any other model out there. And step 4, ultimately, we save our customers even more time and money. The savings from reducing that human bottleneck just compound instantly at this level. So I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought. If a model can flawlessly process a crumpled foreign language receipt with 600 line items instantly and at a fraction of the cost, what operational limits can Ramp shatter next? Thank you so much for joining this explainer. I really want you to consider the immense compounding value of this unlocked scale as we charge aggressively toward 100% automation. The future of financial document processing is highly intelligent, highly scalable, and completely zero touch.